Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about the Aries Astrologer, and yes, it does apply and pertain to the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. I'm going to be talking about. I believe Aries is, generally speaking, as an astrologer. And the thing is, first off, as far as Aries and being an astrologer as well, the thing about Aries, or how they are as astrologers, I should say. Aries will often do things with little hesitation or procrastination. Aries often likes to be first. Remember, they are the first sign of the zodiac. They like to lead the pack, so to speak. If they have, I mean, they often are the ones that desire to be the first ones to have a certain concept in astrology or an idea or theory that perhaps they can prove, or it might be like a YouTube video series if for those YouTube astrologers out there that have Aries, a Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And they're also, I mean, Aries as an astrologer could be very pioneering and put a lot of original content in whatever it is they're doing. I mean, you have to keep in mind, some of you may know that renowned astrologer Dane Rudhyar, and I don't know if I'm saying his name right. He obviously was very pioneering as far as astrology goes, and he was an Aries Sun with an Aquarius Moon and Sagittarius Ascendant. The way I think that may have manifested with him is that he showed that pioneering energy with it as far as the Aries Sun, and he did so in astrology, the Aquarius moon, and also did so had a reforming urge as well, which could very well be the Aquarius moon energy. And then having a Sagittarius ascendant perhaps did that with a lot of exuberance, enthusiasm, and expansive energy, very positive and optimistic energy, I'm sure. Now, another person too that comes out is, some of you may have heard of Ursula Lewis. She wrote a book. It was entitled, I believe, Chart Your Own Horoscope, and she had some original, unique content in there that I had not seen before. There was something like the positive and negative degrees of the zodiac, and I had never seen that previously. With the Scorpio rising, she was able to go very deep as well into what she was talking about in terms of in terms of things to know that are in the horoscope. And anyway, and also, I see Aries astrologers as being really very aggressive and assertive, and have much initiative and enterprise. I'd say with Aries, you don't really, you don't have to worry about things, not taking too long or done too methodically or slower. I mean, Taurus, it would be the one that would be more methodical, but might actually put a few more details in your report and do it really super accurately, because that's how Taurus can be. But Aries, on the other hand, will likely get things done very quickly, but it might be put in a little bit more concise manner. Now, and the thing about it is, and they could produce a lot of content, given that has a lot of courage and fortitude, but they're also, Aries, as many of you may know, of course, is very direct and outspoken. If there's something negative or derogatory, there's like, well, if there's something like negative in your chart, they will tell you very point blank manner. And if there's something positive, they will speak in a very outspoken way, likely about that as well. And the thing is, if you're in a consultation, say with an Aries astrologer, I would say they're the ones more likely than the other zodiac signs on average to say, hey, let me keep going. Please don't interrupt me. I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to talk to you now, and give you, your chart analysis or what have you. Now, the thing about Aries too is that they're not ones that are going to lack energy. Aries, of course, could have a surfeit and abundance of energy, being very energetic, ruled by Mars, and they also have, again, the very a lot of enthusiasm in them as well. So they will embark on any astrological endeavor project with a lot of enthusiasm more often than not. And again, they're likely not to sugarcoat anything they're going to tell you astrologically. And the thing about it is, the thing about Aries, though, that they have to be careful that they may start many astrological projects, maybe even sometimes simultaneously, but they may not finish all of them because due to their impatience. Gemini, it's more attributed to Gemini's restlessness, why they may not finish a lot of things. But Aries, it's more attributed to their impatience, or they might not be able to get to something that they're trying to delineate quick enough, and they just want to hurry up and get on to another project. Now, another thing about Aries, though, we have to remember is that they can be somewhat confrontational and combative. Now, if there's some dispute, say in the astrological community regarding a certain subject matter, they're the ones that more likely than others that have more the courage, more so to challenge others' astrological beliefs and opinions and ideas on something. They do have a disputatious nature. They will fight if necessary, more so than the other signs on average. But at the same time, having this fearless quality, they will also be the ones often to encourage you to pursue astrological endeavors fearlessly, despite cynics or skeptics that might tell you otherwise, that might frown on it for whatever reason, or try to discourage you or say you don't have it in you to be able to do this. They will be the ones that will say you go for it fearlessly, because it's really like nothing ventured, nothing gained. Aries, of course, is very action oriented. They like to have activity, and they will encourage others to do so as well, as far as others' astrological pursuits and endeavors may go. Now, Aries as an astrologer, I see them being most productive by doing things that are very concise, like very concise articles or blogs or videos, often due to their impatience, and they could produce a lot of material this way, but they're not the ones that often, compared to the other, since they're not real on average, they're not really ones that are going to do something that's going to be very lengthy or time consuming, again, often due to their impatience. Now, and because of this, it might seem like they have certain lack of persistence. And but the thing about it is, and also going back to having their courage. I mean, Aries of all the zodiac signs, I would say it's like they have their unprecedented fortitude and courage and valor, and they're not going to be afraid to put themselves out there, whether it's through astrological videos, say on YouTube, or or putting something in writing, or voicing their views on social media regarding astrology. And really, there's not much more to say about this. I do believe, I mean, they are, Aries again could have very pioneering energy, and the fact that they have the no fear concept, gives them a little bit of a head start often, compared to other people on average, in terms of doing whatever they're doing, and in this case talking about doing things that are astrology related. So anyway, people, well, that will conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, people, Edwin Learnard saying stay well.